Father, you knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in the ditch and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content's strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks.
I really want to congratulate TZ, Vaughn Savage, and Jay Lava on their new podcast, the Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences to tell how one could have or could not have been keeping it P. Thank you for being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P. That's for the Ghost LOXD blog. And congratulations once again, TZ, Vaughn Savage, and Jay Lava. Love is love. Go Soldiers.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TZ, Vaughn Savage, and Jay Lava. I missed you guys the other day because I was real busy with my film release. The new Bug Breaking movie is out. But shout out to you brothers, man. I want to send a congratulations to TZ, Vaughn Savage, and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to you players.
Right. Yo. Hey, before we jump in here, and because we can make our intro as long as we want to, check out this clip of the Black Crew. How about that?
How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
You see what I'm saying? We talking about Robert Blackson. You feel me? We talking about Vicky Black Namera, and I don't care. And then we talking about Kendra Blackwood, and it's all good on you sucker ducks. And Cedric Blackman, and all you niggas is whack. And I ain't taking nothing back. Get off my sack.
Savage.
Stop acting. All tough acting to acting. But we get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Word to my mother. You know what I mean?
Figure deal me.
You figure dizzle me. And you can't even kill me. You just gotta feel me.
Rotation.
You know what I'm saying? Now check it out. Let me lift up the camera a little bit. Yeah, there we go. This is Keep It P podcast, and you know what we do. We take the news, we take the situations, we take the everyday occurrences, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. We're not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think through the articles that we read and how we bust it down and give you the blow by blow and the play by play. You know what I'm saying? Or what you don't be knowing about. We be straight Columbo, you know what I'm saying? Matlock, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sherlock Holmes, you know what I'm saying? When you got the two smartest brothers on the scene, picking every piece of the crime scene together, putting the two together, the thing, telling y'all. I can't do it by myself. I can't. It's somebody else that does it with me.
Yeah.
Tell him who you is, the guy that do it with me. Yeah, it's just too much. God.
Hashtag for the record doe.
Is it for the record though?
Hashtag FTRD.
Is it FTRD though?
TZ Von Savage in the place to be.
Is you in the place to be though? Is that the self
self love, y'all?
Is that what that is? I'm just not
sir.
sure.
You might have thought that was corny though.
They might have.
But what's even more corny is if we let the culture die.
And that would
that's corny.
That would be whack. That would be super whack-matack.
That would be whack-man.
Whack-man. Okay. It's been a tough week with the news. It's been pretty tough out there in the streets. Yeah, but
they talking about people got PTSD from being in the crib from dealing with COVID for 1 year. So you think black folks don't got COVID? I mean, PTSD from going through all this horribleness for eons, from you peons
eating creon.
Hey,
I'm like that. All right, man. The Atlanta Black Star. Matter of fact, wherever y'all at this, let me make sure the chat is up. 'Cause I don't see nobody tapping in. Yeah,
you gotta get the chat at.
Make sure the chat is up. I'm gonna put a refresh on that a couple times to make sure we chatting. All right.
Subscribe. Make sure while you're doing all that,
All
just
right, there you go. Yeah.
If you ain't his ass.
Yeah, do that, man. Now the title of the article is already sus from the beginning, but it says none of this makes sense. Family questions death of Black Missouri teen who died at home of a white man who made racist remarks. I'm just as shook as if you are.
You don't think it makes sense? Why you let your kid go over to a racist man house?
Well, it says black. What, teen? Yeah, okay, teen. Okay, yeah, I was thinking black man for some reason, but dang, teen. Okay, so now that's a child, meaning that there's a person of authority involved, and there should have been some OG calls made. But let's read on to see where the mistakes were made and how this person was probably obviously not keeping it peak. Durante Martin's family is speaking out after his death 2 weeks ago, following a prom party inside a rural Missouri home of a middle-aged white man was ruled a suicide.
Uh-oh. Fish stickeroonie. How come nobody never knows nothing?
How come nobody ever tell they kids to keep their head on swivel? You know, okay, boom. They got friends, all right? You can't, you can only keep a track on the friends as far as you see them when they come to the house, and when you go drop them off, you meet the parents, whatever, right? But how come it's never like nobody instills in their kids, hey, if you're the only black kid around, or if you ever find yourself in a situation, don't be getting all, chopped and drunk and high and out your mind. You gotta stay on point, because anything can happen.
I say, don't even let your kid participate in such things where they're only black kid, fam.
I feel you on that, but kids are so rebellious, and you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
where you're the, hold on.
But like you say,
you bear responsibility some way
Yeah.
of putting them in a situation where there's only
Well, let's see.
where there's none of them.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about like moving off to that neighborhood where you think, okay.
Why are you off the hook?
Look. Don't get Big Brother Light Bright started today, nigga. You're not passing any of that responsibility. That's right. Stop moving out to these enclaves that put your kids in, harm's way, to have to be able to defend themselves and not even be able to have a good time and enjoy their teenage years, and maybe even be as reckless as they could be without dying.
You mean to tell me when don't we even do this no more? Remember when you couldn't go out by yourself, when you had to bring a crew, at least a couple people, at least some family members? Like, it didn't matter if they didn't go to the school or not. Like, you better take cousin Tyrone with you.
Something, yeah. So it goes on to say his loved ones are looking for the truth behind the findings of the preliminary investigation that suggests he took his own life in the house attic. Okay. The 19-year-old was found in the home on Highway Z in Fredericktown, a town of some 60 miles southwest. Hey, I like this. I'm hearing this again. You notice this? Pull up summer.
Pull up summer.
Highway Z in Fredericktown, a town some 60 miles southwest of St. Louis, with a gunshot to the head. Come on now. So he went to the party to commit a suicide on prom night. I'm finna lose it all. I ain't getting no cooch tonight. Boom. Come on. Prom is the best night of your whole life. That's the last thing you're thinking about doing, is dying that day. Anyway, it says Martin's relatives said that while that area is around 90% white, 95% white, Martin was popular and outgoing. So what? See, they're already giving the excuses. See, Martin was popular and outgoing. His mother, Erica Lotz, said she found the idea that he committed suicide unsettling. Her saying that, who says that? Who says?
Are you mixed?
Maybe stepmom,
perhaps,
from dad who moved out there with her. Stepmom, that sounds like, because I'm like, who says unsettling?
The Mayo kill their own kids, fam, on a regular basis.
Look, so. I told them he wasn't suicidal. He was too happy to be suicidal. He was just a big kid, Lot told AP. I told him all the time he was 19, but inside he was about 12. Definitely Mayo. That's a whole bunch of Mayo right there.
So you trying to say he was slow?
See, that's another play. That's another backhanded, slided, you know what I'm saying, dig at him too, like the you know what I'm saying, the playful, the irresponsible Negro. Yes, he made now that opens up. Oh, he could have been playing with the gun and shot himself because he was just like
correct.
See, that's that bullshit.
He's a big goofy.
That's that bullshit right there. That's that bullshit right there. To say Martin's grandmother, Kimberly Lotz, called the death heartbreaking. More Mayo. That's not what a grandmother said. Not a black one at that rate. Mayo. Mayo and fish sticks. This is a number, what, 6 at McDonald's, like the fillet of fish, 6 or 7 or something. This is fillet of fish
with extra
tartar and mayo.
No, mayo tartar.
Mayo. Hold on. He wasn't a kid that caused trouble, ran around beating up folks, or robbed or stole. definitely male. What grandma even brings these topics up in reference to their black child?
I'm going with mixed because you are palm colored.
He was a very loving, fun-filled kid. He was loyal, faithful friend to those that he cared about. Erica Lott has also questioned how the right-handed Martin was able to shoot himself with a full cast on his dominant arm. Oh man. Okay. While she heard different theories about what occurred, she said all she knows is that somebody shot her. This does not sound like a mother who cares, that is trying to avenge her son's death or get some sort of kind of retribution or justice in any story. This is sure la-di-da as hell. Like the news, like the news stories we be reading. Like when palm colored kids die, it's eerily similar.
Yeah. She seems real just curious.
Nonchalant. Like,
yeah, she's just curious to know who shot him. It's not really like I don't have to get no revenge, no justice, no written. I'm just curious.
On April 24th, Martin attended a prom party that night at the home owned by a man who mocked foreign accents and defended the Confederate flag on Facebook account. Now,
so you didn't know this before?
I was just gonna say that. How you didn't know who? Man, I'm willing to bet he had a Ford F-150 outside with the Confederate flag on it somewhere, if not a whole "Don't Tread on Me" or Trump flag hanging off the motherfucker. Probably flying a damn American flag in the yard. Probably
got one of them F Bidens on the back of his truck,
or have an old Dixiecrat little, one of them blue, white, and red little joints, them little half circle joints. He knew. He knew. I'm saying he knew. How do you end up in somebody? Now I can see being in Cali in Beverly Hills at some nice mansion party, you know what I'm saying? Modern new mansion party with the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just don't know. You don't know.
Right.
But in Missouri, in the backwoods though?
Candlestick Park, Missouri.
Come on,
you didn't know that?
Come on, cuz. 60 miles from St. Louis in the sticks.
Hello,
McFlizzle. Hello.
Ever heard of Ferguson?
Damn.
I mean, RIP to your brother and the family and all that. But I'm just
RIP to this brother, but I'm just trying to say there's preventative and cautionary measures that should be taken here. Cuz should still be alive.
Seems like some Kuna Matata mentality.
He also shared a meme displaying a hand extending its middle finger that read, "Here's my apology for being white," according to AP News. I'm more than positive he had the warning signs up out loud and proud off up in the woods where there's only 6 people on the police force and they're all his buddies.
Right.
Come on, man, quit.
And he grew up with him.
The Associated Press is not naming the man because he is not being charged with a crime. First of all, hashtag I need my hate crime. First of all, that's that. Second of all, keep that same freaking energy. There's no way an Asian could have got shot in somebody's house and everybody in the house wasn't indicted. Everybody in the house has to lose their job, first of all, because they didn't hop in and help. But second of all, everybody has to be indicted. There has to be a thorough investigation by the 17 Chinese kung fu dudes in the task force.
The task force.
They got to go through the task force, every level of shinobi. They got every level of every boss on Kung Fu and Ninja Gaiden to go through. I'm just saying.
Right.
There's no way, and they would have known that they would have known with no audio in the party that there was slurs said to him right before he died. Right before the shots rang out, he heard before he died, "You Asian scum." That's what he heard. That's what they're gonna tell you.
Go back to China, mother sucker.
They're gonna tell you cuz heard before he died. They don't know how, right? Somehow there was a Cox cable camera in the room at the time of the murder that caught on film. You can't tell me this dude ain't got video surveillance all around his crib. Like he
all around it. And inside. Straight up. He got the AK footage. And matter of fact, they be watching it over and over again.
They're watching it now.
I promise you. As we're live on the air.
Damn, they're watching it now, son, because he's not charged. So he's watching the footage like Kane and shit. Like
I'm saying
like old dog selling the shit for $39.95.
He's an off-duty police officer.
You calling it now?
Yep, or a volunteer firefighter.
God. You don't be that smart, man. What's up, Mom? Good morning. Madison County Sheriff Katie McClem released a statement through the official Facebook account on Sunday, approximately 3:01 in the morning, from the residence on Highway Z in reference to a 21-year-old male shot in the head and was not conscious. You're right. They cover him for one of their own. How you gonna make a Facebook? How you gonna Facebook a crime that you showing up to? Ain't no investigation started. Ain't no. Mom said, "TZ, she loves you."
Love ya.
How you gonna tweet about? Are you gonna make a post about that? And you the goddamn police. Showing up to a crime scene to investigate shit and gather evidence and shit, but you tweeting out information about the shit before you done anything. Stop playing.
Here we go. Hey, I'm here at the scene, and right now we have a 21-year-old, and he's shot himself. All right, hold on. Is that it? Is that it, y'all? Okay. All right. Send.
Listen to this fucking. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been trying to stop cussing, but this one's a doozy. Okay. It says that the police chief said in a statement that Madison County Sheriff's Office, Madison County EMS, and Cherokee Pass Fire Department were dispatched to the location where they found Martin dead in the attic of the residence. An autopsy was performed on the deceased on Monday in the morgue in Farmington, and the initial investigation was led to Madison County Sheriff and the Sheriff County Coroner's Office with the assistance of the Missouri State Highway Patrol. The initial evidence indicated he died from self-inflicted gunshot wounds to the head, according to the police chief. The news release didn't identify the gun's owner nor how Mr. Martin received it. See, that's what I'm saying.
Why wouldn't we know that? Why wouldn't we know that? You didn't ask that?
Hold on. They cover him for one of their own. You called it. He has to be ex-law enforcement, friend, son of law enforcement, judge.
Yeah, volunteer firefighter. Don't forget that.
Them prosecutor, or just regular old white dude that got a little clout in the community.
I think
look,
it's a little bit more.
He might be like
stronger.
he might be like a grand wizard or something.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little stronger. It's a little stronger, fam.
He might be like a grand wizard or something like that. You know what I'm
It's
saying? Like
stronger.
he holds some of that other weight, some of that blue eagle, stand down, some of that weight.
Yeah. Double blue. Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? And then here we go with another complicit ass coroner.
Yeah.
It's systematic, fam. From the chief to the coroner to the DA and all the people who refusing to even look at it, they protect it. The Missouri State Patrol, tasked with reviewing Madison County's investigation, was in agreement with the preliminary findings of suicide. However, they are still pursuing of additional witnesses. See, how you gonna investigate your homeboys?
They still ain't said how many people was at the party.
The racial justice activists have gathered in support of questioning the findings, recently staging a protest and march in Frederickstown in which counter-protesters yelled racial slurs and threw 2 nooses into the crowd. Reverend Daryl Gray, a St. Louis activist leader, suspicious, who I've never heard of this nigga. Hey, hold up, ain't that the fake Lloyd Banks looking nigga? Daryl Gray, yeah. Daryl Gray, yes, that's Lloyd Banks lookalike from the Trump campaign, who said that he talked to all the gang members in he talked to all the gang members and they came together and he was ready to call a he's the fraud dude. I remember him, Daryl Gray. Look him up. He looked just like Brian Pumper and Lloyd Banks. They're like triplets. Brian Pumper, Lloyd Banks, and this nigga.
What's his name? Daryl Gray.
Daryl Gray. Oh man, you got put him up, dude. I'm not lying. It looks like Lloyd Banks and Brian Pumper's big brother. He said,
"You're stupid."
Does he though? Does he not though? Put the picture up to the screen. Put the picture up to the screen. Put the picture up to the screen, guys. He looks like Brian Pumper and Lloyd Banks' dad or big brother.
A little bit.
That ain't him.
That ain't him?
Reverend Daryl Gray? No, hold on. Let me see him.
Oh, okay.
Reverend Daryl Gray. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Because if that's him, the nigga look like... Nah, that ain't him. Okay.
That ain't him.
That's not him. All right, okay.
Yeah, that ain't him.
This is some other little Kuna Matata that they didn't... some nigga you ain't never heard of. The Joplin NAACP recruits Freedom Fund banquet. What? So you been ahead of shit for all this time and ain't nothing got done. You nigga, we can put it on you then, since you want to pop out the woodworks like you been doing something. Oh jeez Louise. Anyway, they called on this goofy. Oh, hold on. I didn't even show nobody a picture. Hold up. Look at this. One of them people that Jason Black be like, watch them old niggas. Yeah, that.
Hey,
yeah, look.
I got him up there.
Look. Yeah. Him. Yeah. That guy.
Hey, don't he look like Morgan Freeman's little brother?
Like he look like, see y'all out there talking that black stuff, being rilers. Y'all riling up the good white folk that support us. Like, we need some allies. But see, if y'all don't stop pulling up your pantses and listening to that WAPs.
He's a classic, fam. He was born in Boston.
You're listening to that
You
WAPs.
went to the military. I would expect nothing less, fam.
Military. Y'all listening to that WAPs. If you just do, you did. Y'all, your worst enemy.
It's also
So now that we know who's heading the charge of the fight, we can definitely expect nothing to happen.
a nothing burger, a double nothing burger.
Unless the community steps up. Pull up Summer. Why did he end up in a particular house? If he ended up in the attic, then what's the story? How did he end up in the attic? If the story is that he was on drugs, how did he get the drugs? Who gave him the drugs? Who witnessed this? There are too many questions and not enough answers. So I do believe that it's a questionable death and it's suspicious. No freaking S.
Hello,
McFlizzle. Gosh, this idiot, dude. Please don't go get this dude when anybody else dies. Because they're gonna ruin it.
Hey, you know who been turning it up a little bit this morning? Benjamin, Mr. Banana Boat Crump tried to turn it up today.
Oh no, Benny.
He tried to turn it up. He must have been hearing some things, Mr. Banana Boat, and you tried to turn it up. He tried to turn it up.
He ain't gonna turn it up past what he know gonna stop him from getting a check.
Right.
What's cracking, dog? B1, Don. You know, so we going in on this don't make no sense. They ain't charging nobody with nothing as crime, dude. This shit is ridiculous. Like
the little brother getting killed at a house party, at a prom party.
Yeah, like
and he killed himself, but his right hand is in a cast.
So, man,
and his right hand. But he killed himself with the gun, with the left hand.
See, you know,
why did we test it for gunshot residue then? It's real simple.
Nah, see, fam, what it is like Professor Black Truth was saying, like, if they want to make a statement, it's gotta be bold. You know what I'm saying? It can't be what is that? This happened in
Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. No, yeah, Missouri. 60 miles from St. Louis in the sticks.
At a known racist home.
So listen to this. Here go the explanation to the rest of that story about the parents. Gray and Erica Lotz recently met with Dawson County prosecuting attorney M. Dwight Robinson to ask for additional external investigation. Ask, not demand.
Could you please, mommy and daddy, look into that, please, mommy and daddy.
Meanwhile, on social media, Facebook user who read the official statement from the sheriffs also expressed open skepticism over the current facts of the case, as well as annoyance about others' rush to judgment. None of this makes sense, one user said. This entire situation and prior situation should be under extreme investigation. Players for the family and friends. Sounds like the community could use it. No, they don't need no prayers. They need punishment. The other P.
I agree with prayers though too, but you do need some retribution.
Retributione. I mean, they can pray amongst themselves. Outward and forward, we need punishment. Come on, do your job instead of covering up, they wrote. I back the blue 100%, but this is wrong. How can we back the blue when they ain't even doing their job? All the families of these bodies found need justice.
That was a Hakuna Matata, I guarantee you.
I support the people who doing wrong. Y'all can do wrong. I support that, but what I'm saying is, like what? Like what? Man, do people even be listening to what they be talking about? All right, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this. This actually quite long from what I expect.
But you know nothing. How is it so long, but you know absolutely nothing?
Another commentator was apathetic about the certainty that the owner of the home was bad news and the fact that it said that was well known in the community. Come on. It says, alternatively, some of the users recommended their wait and see attitude and commented the officers for work thus far. Oh my God. This is Black Star, Atlanta Black Star.
You're atrocious. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Man,
and you're not even owned by Byron I'm Not Black Alley.
This is somebody else that's just commandeering the whole black experience and taking it and twisting it on some garbage.
Hot garbage. You worse than World Star.
Last couple little, leave you with this effery. It says, Sheriff Katie, thanks for all you do, a user wrote. I am sure with all the different authorities involved, everything is being handled professionally. Why would you put that in this publication and it's Atlanta Black Star? Why would you put that in?
That sounds like a Fox News article.
And then the last but not least, it says, thank you. Some people think it's all done as fast as the snap of a finger, another said. There are so many different entities involved in this, and everyone is going to have to report on it.
If you don't shut up, man.
It takes time to go through all that and give a final report.
It don't take no time. If it was an Asian, you have 8 within hours.
My God.
You know people's blood type within hours if they sneeze on an Asian.
Listen, first off, let's start at the beginning. Parents, how do you allow your babies to end up in a situation like this, not knowing? See, what that is parents neglecting. That's them. Ain't no white supremacy.
There you go.
Ain't no white supremacy. Ain't no white. I do what I want to do. I make my own money. I ain't no white. Ain't nobody supreme over me.
I ain't no one's victim. Yes, you're a slave in your head.
See, that's that victim. See, that's that victim mentality. That's that victim. See, you can't grow. See, bro, you can't grow in your. See, it's in your mind. It's the victim. You negative. Negative until you goddamn baby shot in the head in the attic at some dumbass party when you neglected to tell him that it is white supremacists out here. People that look for opportunities and soft targets to kill black people. But that would almost kind of be feeling like somebody's supreme over you or can do whatever they want to do to you at any time, like they can. Well, nigga, that's the facts. If the police can do whatever they want to you and get away with it, that's what you call state-sanctioned genocide against the people. State-sanctioned, mean like the state's cool with it, like the federal government's cool with it, like Joe Biden is cool with it, Kamala Harris is cool with it, Democrats and Republicans is cool with it.
Bipartisan.
So if that could happen, I think that means that, I don't know, maybe that there's a group, I don't know, maybe like the dominant people in the society is maybe they're dominant because they're oppressing said not so dominant group in society, and because like they the dominant society, like they make the rules, and like the rule is right now is that nobody gets in trouble for killing a black person.
So institutional, systematic, violence.
That family did that child a great injustice by not informing him of the pitfalls that he is going to encounter as a black person out here.
We don't see color in this house. We don't see color. You judge a man by his character, and if ain't nobody did you wrong, you give everybody a fair shake and a fair chance.
Man, you better.
Everybody deserves a chance.
This pisses me off, dude, because little dude could still be alive. If somebody would have just said, "Hey, it's all good to go kick it with." Yeah, we do need them hate crimes. Hashtag we need our hate.
I need my hate crime.
I need my hate crime. Hashtag that. Yes, sir. But I'm just saying though.
Hashtag pull up summer.
they did tell where the address was and what state and city and 60 miles from St. Louis. They did say that. I heard that part. But I'm saying there's preventative measures. There's preventative, man. Like, dude, all right, we ain't gonna hold you because we got more news. This was gonna raise some blood pressure. Y'all heard it here. They're not charging anybody with nothing. If it's gonna be a long summer, fam. It's gonna be real hot out here. Matter of fact, I was actually just writing a song called Pull Up Summer. It's funny. I'm actually I think that the people need another anthem because we're already getting the reparations in order. So now we need that pull up energy. So I'll be the one to do it. I'm a verse in. I got a verse and a chorus here. I was jotting down some ideas here. So Pull Up Summer's coming. That's right. Because this is
Pull Up Summer.
TZVonSavage.com, JLava.com, KeepItPodcast.com. Look in the description section. It's Thanksgiving over there. A long Hot Lava summer. You are right, sir. Hotlvamusictv in conjunction with Von Savage Media, the whole B1 network conglomerate summer. What it's gonna be.
Sir.
Ew. We gotta go, y'all, because we got a special presentation here coming at 9:30 on the network, but we'll be back at 12, obviously at 6, and then we'll sprinkle you with like a 1 or something like that in between. But hey, we leave you with them 4 words though: love, peace, blessings, and the malohas. And it comes from at the top and the bottom and the bottom and the top like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave you with these commercials. You did. Thanks for tapping in. Hit that like, subscribe, share the program because they ain't sharing this player information.
It's the only way we're gonna get any action. Man, I want to give a shout out to 2 BBFs. Friends, you dig? Hey, they had a special shout out, you know what I mean? I mean, somebody care about y'all, man. Want to give y'all congratulations to Jay Lava and T. Von Savage on their success on Keeping It P on their podcast, where they take news situations and everyday occurrence and tell how it is and not like it was. You did? They be keeping it on the P for real. Y'all tune in to their podcast here. I'm telling T. Von Savage and Jay Lava, hey man, Vicky think a lot about y'all, man. Y'all just keep doing your thing, man. Keep making it happen, man. Y'all super live, man. Y'all keep it on the P, man. I just want to send out a family congratulations from all the famous players around the world to Jay Lava and T. Von Savage on y'all success, man. Keep it P, man. From the P Master itself, the Bishop Don Matthew Juan, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. You dig?
Music TV.
Many ways for you to run my cash. Cut the check, reparation. 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 Cut the check. Talking compensation, it's about that time.
You look lavish, blood on her hair, she's so tragic. Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey, Riri.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the pudding. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement.
Count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain.
You get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you play this shit.
You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit.